Today I'm going to show you how you can make these cute little bookmarks. They can go right in a book, as well as these magnets, and to show you some other uses that you can use with these. So what you're going to need are a bunch of these big rocks, and you can get these at any craft store, hobby store, like I got mine from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just keeping them in this big bag. So that's the main thing, and then if you want to make the bookmark, you can also get these jumbo paper clips from the craft store as well. So to start off, you can do a whole bunch of different things. You can punch different shapes, like I did, or different circles from pattern paper, like I did here, or you can stamp images like I did here. And this image is from the There She Goes Spooky Silhouette stamp set, and it's a really fun set because it's got a bunch of different, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, I don't have the casing for it anymore. It has a bunch of different little stamps that would fit in your circles, because you are going to need a 1-inch punch, so it's going to have to fit inside a 1-inch circle. The stamps I'm going to show you today that I'm going to use is the Tailored Expressions Frightful Night set. And again, this set has all kinds of really cute small stamps that you can use. So to start off, you're going to need a bunch of scraps of paper. They don't have to be very big because it's just going to be a 1-inch circle. And I think I'm going to stamp, let me see, some colors don't show up as well with black on them, so we're going to just test this out. I haven't really tested purple yet. I am going to go ahead and pull, I think I'm going to use the bats. I'm going to put so there. I'm just using Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I'm just going to stamp that in the corner of my scrap. And then take my 1-inch punch and, whoops, I'm bumping the camera. Figure out how I want this to look. And you could stamp this more than once too. I might try that. Let me do this. Then better go ahead and use that. Let me put my lid back on my ink. And then I'm going to take one of these and see, and this is how you test, see if you like the way it looks. It's kind of difficult to see on the purple, because mine have a pearlized finish. I'm not sure if you can find these without the pearlized finish. If you could, that would be much better. Let me see if green shows up any better. This might be a long process. Oh yeah, the green shows up much, much better. So then what you do is you need your crystal effects, or I'm using Diamond Glaze from Judikins. And what I do is I just put a blob right in the center like that. And then lay, obviously, your image face down and just kind of smoosh it and swirl it around until you can start to see it coming out the edges a little bit. So that's what it looks like. And then what I like to do to keep it lasting longer, I like to brush a light coat of the crystal effects on the back. Let me find my paintbrush here. And then that will dry fairly fast. And then what you do is you just take some magnet. I just use this cheap stuff that you can get at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or any craft store. And I cut a strip off and I stick it on the back, and you have yourself a magnet. So yeah, it's pretty cute. So that's why you can do a stamped image. Like I said, you can use any of the images. Here I've stamped a little ghost with Boo across it, and that would look cute. Let's see, here's the cat from the Tailored Expressions stamp set. And that's cute as well. Again, I've not tried colors that very often because I know that some colors just don't show up well. So, oops. One other idea I had, especially if you're doing this on like a fridge or something, it would be something fun for kids, would be to stamp the word boo out. And I have this really old, I think it's Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo. It might be Stampabilities. I don't even remember. I got this stamp set forever ago. It was like when I very first started stamping. But it's the only alphabet stamps that I have, if you can believe that. So just take your letter, so it's upside down, and stamp it. And you can do different colors. I'll see if the O will show up on the purple. I'm not sure if it will or not. You could even stamp the word on, just do the back of this. You could even stamp the word on designer paper. It's kind of personal preference, whatever you kind of want to do. Let's see if that O is going to show up first of all. I guess it's not bad. It's when it gets a glare that it's hard to see. We'll try it and see how it works, but then you can spell the words out, which is kind of fun, especially for kids that are learning how to spell. And I won't show you all this because I want to get to the how to make the bookmark. So yeah, you could just do spell the words out and then put them on the fridge with the other magnets if you'd like. Just kind of whatever you want. It's kind of fun. Alright, so then I think I might make that later on because it's so cute. We'll see. In order to make the bookmark, it's a little bit trickier. There's a little bit more time involved because there's a long drawing process. I'm going to show you, first of all, how to do that with designer paper, since that's what I did on that one. Again, I'm using my K&Company Halloween paper pack. And for that, for this one, all I did was, let's see where I put that piece of pattern paper. Oh, it's right here. There's just this big print, so I just punched out his head. And I think what I'm going to do for this next one, and you could use any pattern, there's all kinds of fun patterns in here. But I had an idea to do, you could do the ghost head. And the way I check is I just put the stone over top. I think I might try and do one of these fun witch heads because they're so cute. So let me just find which witch head I want. Pick one towards the edge so that she'll be easy to, I don't have to waste a lot of paper getting to her. So we'll see how this one works actually over here in the corner. I don't know if you can see this or not. Yeah, I think she might work. Punch her out. And then again, you're going to take your Crystal Effects, put a little blob on the back. Get everything out of the way here. Smush it down. And then, in order to use, I just kind of stuck my finger on that again, the back of, get the paper clip to stick. What I have found works the best, hang on, I lost my paper clip, there we go. What I found works the best is the E6000 glue in order to get it to stick. Or you could probably use the diamond glaze. I don't find that the diamond glaze is as effective, and it takes a lot longer to dry. But you could try it. I've also heard people say that they have been able to get just a glue dot to stay. And I'm going to use a glue dot anyway, but in order, if you really want it to last a long time, I like the E6000 because it's meant to hold things like this together. So just get a glob that's big enough to hold your paper clip on, and then make sure that you put that this part is facing down so that you can actually use it as a paper clip, or as a bookmark. And I want her head to be facing up, so I'm just checking and kind of smear this around with it. Make sure she's straight. And then if you want to add some more, you can. Oops, I'm moving her. This is trickier than it looks. Make sure she's still straight and she's not. It's a good thing I checked. And then what I like to do is take a punch, and I'm just going to use this again, punch off the back so that it kind of covers up that ugliness. And this is where sometimes, Trip, be quiet. This is sometimes where the glue dot comes in handy if you want it. But you don't have to have it. Stick that right on the back. Kind of mush it down. It's starting to ooze, so if you want, you can take a baby wipe and just wipe it off, clean it up a little bit. And then once that is dry, I'll go over it with my Crystal Effects and fill in the edges. You can kind of see I've done that here. Filled in the edges. And then put a glaze over the top. It's still wet. So yeah, that'll just kind of finish it up. And you'll have a really cute bookmark that you can either keep for yourself or give away to a friend. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy this little project. Bye.